Hi, it's me, Hayden. This is my first YouTube video I've made in 2017. I have not made one in a long time since September of 2016 last year. By then I was 13 years old and I did not made anymore. I have not made one in a while, but this is the first time I made one as a 14-year-old child. First up, so in this folder that I have on the bed here, this is the map. Those are all parts of the cruise that my mom just gave me. Hey, this time we're going on the Harmony of the Seas. This is the Sail Pass. There's my mother's name, but but my mom has a lot of them. He prints a lot, and he checked in is what's in this folder. But I thought she already printed the boarding passes, but she can't and print until the last until one day ahead from our flight. Flights are pretty cool too. Besides, traveling could be a lot of fun, but traveling could be tough also. But also, last month, my mom flew to Asia with Auntie Angel. But she flew with Auntie Angel from here out of Denver to Tokyo. But Auntie Angel flew back 2 days before she did, on on April 15th. So here's the map. Here's the Japan experience. This is the travel guide for Japan by train, and it's all about the Shinkansen, which is the fastest train known as the bullet train. This Japan travel by train travel guide. Wait, this is the Japan experience, and it's the 2016 edition. But this is the one she got recently. One of her aunts gave it to her. But but first, let's talk about all about my history now. But the thing is, I've made plenty of room on my phone. This is just a YouTube app. Ignore it. I've watched YouTube a lot, and so do my friends. I love YouTube. So, here's the history. On January 9th, 2003, a little baby boy was born in a Swedish medical center, or right near Denver, or just a few miles away from the Porter Hospital. But that's where my mom my mom gave me a real name. My real name is Joshua, but I go by Hayden. And our first trip was to Seattle. And we've made tons of trips. Sometimes we flew Frontier, but when I was younger, I've heard of Frontier and not heard of any other airline until like 2009 when I was 6 years old. I've flown a different airline for the first time, like Delta is the first one I flew. Then I flew American, then I start flying Southwest. But last summer, last spring, I went on a quick trip to Chicago to visit with, to meet with Auntie Twee, Uncle Chris, and visit their new baby, Quinn. Then, in the summer last year before the Olympic Games, we flew down to Orlando. We visited Disney World. Then we went down to Siesta Keys for 2 nights. Then spent the last night before returning to Colorado on July 3rd. And we flew back on the 4th of July. This year, I'm flying from here to Fort Lauderdale in Florida, and we're gonna go on a cruise. So we're gonna be going this way. First, we're gonna visit San Juan in Puerto Rico. Then I'm not sure where we're going next. I think maybe the Dominican Republic. Then we'll visit Levity again, a special little private destination in Haiti. Then we'll return to Fort Lauderdale, then fly directly back to Denver. The flight to Fort Lauderdale takes almost like as long. But in October, I'll be traveling to New York City. I've never been to JFK before, but this time I'll be flying Delta. And 3 years ago, I had to go to Australia for Christmas instead of spending Christmas here without any snow. I was pretty happy that Christmas is still celebrated in Australia, but I don't feel happy celebrating Christmas out of snow. I prefer celebrating Christmas in snow, which I did last year. And it was such an awesome Christmas. And right here is DIA, but the thing is, the Broncos didn't make the playoffs. And I've got some gifts for Christmas, and right here's the boarding pass that my mom gave me. She flew directly from Narita to Denver on United, and she flew ANA Airlines to Hong Kong. Then before so in 2011, and which is 6 years ago. Oh, last year, Auntie Cecile and Uncle David had celebrated its 10-year, 5-year anniversary of marriage. So we flew from here to LA, then LA to Korea, then Korea to Thailand. We flew Frontier from here to LA, then we flew Korean Air. Or from here to Korea, then Korea to Phuket. 2 years ago, when I was 12 years old, before I even started 7th grade, we flew to Northern Europe, which is here's London where I flew to. I flew British Airways from here to London. Then, if I didn't fly the same way back, I flew American Airlines from London to Dallas, then from Dallas to Denver. But we took a cruise around here. This year, we're going back to Florida again. And here's the boarding pass again. I just turned 14 like a few months ago on January the 9th of 2017. I was like 14 years old, and I when I was 13 last year, the Olympics was going on. Definitely love it. And Trump is a brand new president. I remember hearing his inaugural speech in Washington D.C. But Barack Obama, our old president, our previous one, now lives in California. 2 months ago, someone has went there, and that's where Barack Obama lives. And it wasn't a city down in South California, but I don't remember or what city they live in. But that's all I can. Tomorrow, next time, see you in the next video, and we'll review our cruise. See you in the next video.